What's up, guys? Back with the Mental Monday, and I'm going to make it semi about myself a little bit, but hopefully this should help you. I think it can help you a lot. So one of the things people are criticizing me for right now, and you know, a lot of people who maybe never seen me compete before, because I've just had my first fight in the UFC, they were like, he's not taking it serious enough, he's laughing, he's joking, all the interviews are funny, he's not serious enough. And what I want to say to them is, hey guys, have you won NCAA titles and made Olympic teams and won world titles and all that stuff? Because as I stress to you guys all the time, every one of you guys, if you want to compete your best, you have to, absolutely have to, find what makes you tick, okay? Everybody's a little different. Nobody's the same. And if we go way back to my high school days, everyone criticized me because I was always joking around, having a good time. Listen, I found that's what made me compete my best. I know one of my worst qualities, if I let it come out, is that I can be really obsessive. And so, you know, if I start obsessing about a match and start thinking about all these things that don't matter, right? We always talk about that. Why do people perform poorly? Because lots of times in matches, they think about a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. They think about what their mom's going to think, or their dad's going to think, or their coach is going to say, or their girlfriend's going to say, or the other guy's big muscles. They think about all these things that don't really matter. Now, if you guys have been watching me, I've been doing this for about almost 4 years now, you guys will know, you guys already know what I'm going to say. There's only one thing that matters. Executing on what you need to execute on in order to win the competition. And you have to figure out how you can put yourself in the best frame of mind. For me, staying very relaxed, it's being very calm. I already know how I'm executing stuff. If I'm doing it 1 hour before, if I'm doing it 30 minutes before, it's already too late. I should have already had that stuff figured out. So, for those of you guys who haven't seen me, hopefully some of you guys watch this. I'm sure I'll post it on my Instagram. If we're going to compete at our optimal performance, we have to have ourselves in the right frame of mind. Through years and years and years of competing, right? Every time you guys, if you're younger, if you're a kid watching this, every time you compete, you should not only be evaluating your technical stuff. Was my single leg good enough? Did I set up them good? Was my finish smooth? Right? You should also be evaluating your mental state. Was I too nervous? Was I too tight? Was I too low? Right? Evaluating all these things so you know. If I had 50 matches a year, you can have one that was your best, you can have one that was your worst. Why was that one your best? What did you do? What were you thinking? What got you ready? What got you fired up? What got you motivated? What made you execute really well, right? So you evaluate that, and then over the course of time, years and years and years and years, hopefully you establish a baseline of what makes me compete really well, what makes me compete poorly, and you do those things that make you compete really well over and over and over again, and you stop thinking about all the things that make you compete poorly, and you get rid of them. So, for those of you who will watch me compete anytime in the future, for me, what I've established over many years of competition is that I compete at an optimal level when I am very relaxed, when I'm very loose, when I'm calm, and when I'm happy. So, that's your Mental Monday. If you guys have been watching me for the last 4 years, you probably already knew what I was going to say. You could predict exactly how I was going to answer this question. So, that's it. We got the NCAA Championships this week. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Remember, we'll be broadcasting live after every single session, me and Matt Dernlin. And I will see you guys soon.